Hello guys. Hey.
It's Dave and Rich here from Triple Entendre.
Yeah, we're going on a bit of a double entendre here, and we just saw Spectre.
So Spectre's a new James Bond film, directed by Sam Mendes.
Sam Mendes, great director. So
did some of these films,
and just did Skyfall. What was it? 2013.
2013, I think so.
He's made like a very different Bond film this time. It's a real continuation of his sort of quality in that area.
The main thing I think we both have to say about this film is that it is a Bond film.
Yeah, it's very, very Bond. Far more Bond than Skyfall. In that, sort of Craig as Bond is his best as Bond.
He's finally become the Bond that we know
and the character of Bond, and this is one of the best things about the film, is really Bond.
I'm a massive fan of Bond. I've seen all of them countless times, and I do love Craig. I didn't like him at first times, but he's finally become what I love. Bond is meant to be just this badass who will go around, shoot someone, not really care, bang someone, not really care.
And this film really portrayed him as this sort of character who wasn't, just the regular secret agent.
Yeah, he doesn't have to be this incredibly good guy who's like, no, my conscience forbids me to kill you. I shan't. Golly gosh. No, he was really Bond.
Yeah, very Bond. Bond.
As we said, directed by Sam Mendes, and it's shot and done incredibly well.
Yeah, by now everybody knows that Sam Mendes is just like a master of directing.
He is just a really,
brilliant at what he does, and
he just can direct beautiful.
Yeah, and this film is very good looking, and it's directed very well.
I have literally nothing to say against it visually.
Yeah. Onto that, the action, a lot of what James Bond is action, and there was a lot of good action moments in this film.
Some of the action sequences in this film are truly top notch.
Yeah, it really felt like Bond was in danger.
The whole opening sequence is really well done, and the first shot lasts about 2 minutes. It's
real nice.
I have some slight complaints with regards to the helicopter stuff, which was a little bit overdone, but that can be looked over because this film didn't take itself that seriously.
Yeah, it was really entertaining.
There are moments in this film which are so funny.
Real good one-liners. It feels like Bond. We keep coming back to this point that it feels like Bond because it does. I think ties into
in my opinion, one of the main problems with Skyfall is that it tried to take itself really seriously, and it was this sort of deep, dark thing. And yes, there was some of that in this film, especially with Christopher Waltz's character, which could have been done a little bit better. It was a tiny bit underused, a little bit over the top.
The thing is that I still felt there were a lot of really nice moments where they built up that the character of that villain. There's this whole sequence where he's really sort of pushed forward as this villain, this menace, and you have the villains as there's two parts. There's Batista's and there's Waltz's character. Waltz is the overarching mastermind,
the emperor, if you will.
Batista is like a grunt. Batista really worked as this brute.
He did. Yes, he did. We mentioned before there was some pretty good fight scenes. A fight scene with Batista was
it was great,
top notch. Now some qualms with the film.
The writing, story-wise, it wasn't amazing. It wasn't anything that you're going to be like, oh man, I love the story there.
It was okay.
It's the main sort of problem we have with the film. It's standard, is what it is.
Yeah. Now the writing. This is what really kind of makes me sad a bit, because sometimes it was
the dialogue, it's really top notch sometimes. The humour of the dialogue was fantastic, but sometimes it felt so cliche.
Exactly. There's a scene where a character comes in and he has a phone. He just says, "We have to get both of them," and it's it was so wooden.
It felt unprofessional that moment in a way.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah. So, the person who delivered the line, which said he wasn't that great.
Worst part of the movie.
Everybody else did a really solid job at what they were doing.
Ralph Fiennes, not that he let me down. He was just there.
I kind of disagree. I really liked him. I disagree.
Okay.
The soundtrack, I really like the score and everything. It really worked.
This is not the first time that Sam Mendes has paired up with Thomas Newman,
and it's a very good pairing because
very good.
This film, the music was so Thomas Newman. It wasn't just that it was he's used his American Beauty. He's made sort of that style music that works with Bond well.
There's an intense action scene which features some of the most American Beauty-esque music.
Yeah, and it works. That's what you can say.
Now the conclusion.
In the end, Bond is a solid film. It's not something you're going to be amazed by. Yeah,
It's a solid film.
Yeah.
The story, it's okay. Acting, really good.
Action, it's all there. And this is a film that when you go and see it, you're going to have a really good time. Rating wise, I'm going to give it like a 7.2 kind of thing.
Oh, really? 7.5. Then again, it was Bond, and I feel for Bond. I love Bond. That's an average of
7.35.
7.35.
The most precise rating ever.
If you want to have a good time at the cinema, go see Spectre.
Go see Spectre. So we've been triple entendre.
Goodbye.
Bye. Okay.